Hey everyone, blessings to you all. This is Pine Grove News Live. It is exactly 6 o'clock Eastern Time on the East Coast. Yeah, it's dark. It was, I don't know, somebody said maybe in the 20s. It wasn't that bad. It didn't feel that bad today. Got warmer in the day. So, I hope everybody's doing okay tonight. It's Friday night. It is, for some, when the sun goes down, it is the Sabbath. Hope that we're all going to take some time away from, things like this. Listening to news and other things that really don't mean that much. We need to, understand the times and all that stuff. Yes, indeed. There are other things that are definitely more important. And that's your relationship with your God. So, I'm trying to figure out how to shut that off. I do have the mic on. Everything seems to be okay. YouTube is live. Buffering for me. Don't know why, but we're going to refresh. Let it go. Not much news tonight, folks. There really isn't. There's a couple updates. Some of them that, a couple that some have been waiting for. I hope they, I've gotten that news. Something going on this weekend in the skies we need to pay attention to, I guess. Got a, pair of binoculars, got a telescope. A couple things going on. So, we can get going here. Well, I want to ask one question. Sorry. Kind of chewing on some butter rum lifesavers. And that's a little bit of a story, too. Chatting over at Shepherd's. And we got talking about these old lifesaver cans, commercials they used to have, something's going wrong. Usually have a father or a mother putting their arm around their child and, offering them a lifesaver, right? That's going to do it. So anyways, I went out and bought some. That's what I did. Yeah. Pretty good butter rum. Haven't had that in years. I haven't seen them. Of course, I don't go to too many stores. I get my gas at the pump now instead of having to go in. Oh. Butter rum and wintergreen, right? Remember the wintergreen too? Like I said, I don't know if they're selling them in the stores. So I know they got the multi-flavor and they probably got other flavors we don't want. But anyways. Okay, sorry. I'm all done with that little piece of candy. Trying to get these things in my throat. Have you all got your insurance, man? Because today, right? Today is the last day. At least over here in the East Coast, it is. Last day to enroll or reapply and re-enroll. And this thing has gotten me so... it's trying to bring me down. It's trying to bring me down. And when you get to those points in anything that you do, not just, insurance and re-enrollment, but when things get you down that much, that's when we need to just hand it over to Christ. I mean, I've done it. I did hand it over, but I felt that I had to go online and look for the thing anyway, whether I choose a plan or not. I mean, there's no way right now that I can afford an insurance plan. I guess at my age, whatever it is, I mean, I was paying $150 a month for all of 2018 with the same income, and now they want let's see, the lowest one was like $1,272. And the one I had, the plan I had last year is now, they're now asking for me, I think it was $1,600 or $1,700 per month. That is, let's see, that is almost my full income for the year. How is that affordable insurance? First of all, I just want to mention, I got a definition of affordable here, okay? Obama fans, affordable health care. Let's see, well, just the definition of affordable. And that is, I've got two definitions here. One is having a cost that is not too high on products sold at an affordable price. Okay? That is not too expensive for people of limited means. I mean, these days, limited means, I guess everyone's on Medicaid, which we pay every month or every week out of our paychecks. Here's another definition. The adjective affordable can either mean cheap, or it can imply that even if it's expensive, you have enough money to buy it. Okay. Now, if you're going to go by that definition, yes. If I took the monthly income that I make, yes, according to that little definition, I can afford it, but I won't have any other money for anything else. So I'll basically just be working for insurance. And heck, I mean, all I got to worry about is a $150 monthly doctor bill, who I have to go see in order to get my prescriptions, and pay for them. And they're going to cost me a lot now that I don't have insurance. I've had to do this before for a month, so. But anyway, so I know how to do that. You know, go to GoodRx. Go to goodrx.com and you can get one of these cards for free. And it really does take a good chunk out of the price of these prescriptions. Generic or, name brands. It still hurts. Believe me, it still hurts. But imagine having to pay the full price. So, anyways. Like I said, some people, I got brokers calling me at 6:30. Oh yeah, I said 6:30, so I got to be off here soon. Should have told them 7:30, not 6:30. What a doofus I am sometimes. Anyways, yeah, some person, got my number online because I was searching for quotes. Yeah, and called me, gave me a price of $400 to $700 or $400 to $500 a month. I says, well, that's still too much. And so then she said, oh, well, what happens, God forbid, if anything happens and you don't have insurance? And then what's going to happen? I says, well, I have to do what I got to do. Can't afford it, can't get it. Oh, okay. So, I was saying goodbye to her, and she said, oh, no, we can bring you over to some department where they, hardship cases, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's when I said, call me back at 6:30. I got to go live for a few minutes. So in any case, that's what I'm dealing with. And the end of the year enrollment is actually tomorrow at midnight, even though these people who called me said it was today. Today, and they're wrong. So got to be weary or leery of people like that. And I asked them, do you expect for me to pay you the first month's premium over the phone? Yes. Of course. So look, they don't know that the enrollment stops tomorrow, not today. So they've already got one thing wrong. So be leery, just pay attention to that, because I don't think that they're doing the real thing. They're just going to take your money. You don't have time, unless they give you time, to go research their company. Go to the Better Business Bureau or whatever. So if they don't give you time, if they're hurrying you and rushing you, go somewhere else. It's not worth it. You're going to say, oh, I'm only going to pay $200 now, but you're never going to see the insurance. Anyways, okay. Before it gets me a little wound up, yes. And twice I've just put everything down and given it to the Lord. I should have just done it once and just let it go. Lord, it's all yours now. I just cannot handle this anymore. I'm putting it down. It's yours. It's obviously not meant for me to get done. In any case, the big wobble is from the big wobble. Earthquakes in strange places. Go figure. So a strong magnitude 4.4. And this one was a couple days ago. I don't know why I opened this. Thursday, December 13th. Man, what am I doing? Anyways, we remember that one. But this one was interesting. I know this happened a couple of days ago. What was it? Wednesday we reported it. Just the title that today's the 13th. See, it's got me all. Today's the 14th, actually. Yesterday was the 13th. I am all over the place today, so I'm going to make this short before I really mess things up for everybody. This mystery quake. Remember I told you that it didn't give me a report of that in one of my emails. It did on one, but not the other. But supposedly now they're reported as a mystery quake that appears on the USGS website. Pacific Antarctic Ridge, not reported by any major news agencies. Yes, I am not a major news agency, but yes, I reported it. Oh, there you go, in your face. There you go. See, that's where it was when the other one, which was 7 we talked about, was way over there. Between South America and the Antarctic. So, utility workers, this is from the Daily Mail, say they found bullet-riddled power poles, damaged towers, and downed tree branches on wires at sites near devastating California campfire is believed to have started. Here you go, folks. They're trying to come up with how these things started. They're trying to, cover their butts. It wasn't, it wasn't DEW weapons. No, it wasn't direct energy weapons. It wasn't the, aluminum particulates that were in the atmosphere that actually burned that fire hot enough to melt aluminum and have it pull down a road, Yeah, so. No, that is not the normal temperature of wildfires, forest fires, anything like that. There's something much more involved. And a plaintruth.com, he has all the information you need on that. Try to stay away from it, but after all the information and the data that they had out on it, I just had to go take a look. And I got, hooked. I didn't want to again because, yes, we need to know what they're doing. We already do know. We've seen the Georgia Guidestones. We know what their intentions are. We know what Agenda 20 is and 2030 is, or whatever it is, 2050 now. There was a mention of 2050 somewhere for something they want to do. But I also heard in France and in Sweden, they're calling out the globalists. They're saying, no, it's not going to happen here. And that's what we need to do here in America. Do you know, where is that? I'm going to find that right now, this article that I want to talk about. Yeah, right here. This one. California regulators want to tax text messages. Okay? Text messages. Okay, here's a 1-minute clip. Let's listen to this. This is what they're going to start, First of all, they went after everything else. I think maybe they got everything else. Now they just got to double down and charge you all over again. Double it, right? You can afford it. Yeah, you can afford it. You have all that extra, expendable money left over at the end of the week or the month. Sure you do. Yeah. Depends on whether you want to eat, the grass in the backyard or, I don't know what I meant, but yeah. How much money you have to spend on food definitely determines, your lifespan. Anyway, let's listen.
California, what they're calling a text tax.
Yeah.
So in an effort to try and help people who are, who are low-income folks to get phones, they're thinking of taxing people for their text messages.
So it would be sort of a flat tax. Not literally every time you text you get a tax, but it'd be a flat sort of tax that you'd see, or you might not see, because you know the way they love to hide those things on your phone bill. You know, you go down and you're like, what is this thing for? It's to raise money for something called the Public Purpose Program. That program pays for low-income people to get a break on their gas bill, energy efficiency programs, and other public interest research and development. So not necessarily.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck they're talking about, but yeah, Obamacare and his free phones for everyone, for poor people who can't normally afford it, so that everyone can be hooked up. So taxes on your text messages. I mean, how were they paying for it before? Why can't they continue to do that? Why are they going to now put this service fee somewhere? I don't know, in your contract with your carrier or whatever. I don't have a carrier. I mean, I use track phones, but I'm sure that they'll figure out a way to have me pay for that little text tax. Yeah, they want to pay you, you already pay taxes in the gas prices for them to fix the roads, but we know that they've already misappropriated that like they've done everything else with Social Security, which they shouldn't have touched. Your bank funds. It's insured. It's supposed to be insured. It's not anymore. Okay? In any case, it's out of control. How much more are we going to be able to take? I mean, the next step, is China, communist China. I don't know what Russia charges their citizens, but for taxes and otherwise. But man, it's really hurting. It's hurting a lot, and people already here in Connecticut, they don't talk about it much because they try and keep their standard of living, which is, way more than they can afford. That's why they got all these freaking credit card bills and debts. Yeah, they're all living on their savings. There's no more savings anymore. That's gone. It's being, dwindled down in most cases because of just cut back. People don't know how to cut back. Well, these are the people that are going to be in deep, deep trouble when everything stops. Because, where is that? Okay, I know I'm bouncing around, but the stock, again, today, Dow Jones, right here. Another 500 points. Okay? So you hear this almost every other day, every third day, something like that. Dow Jones plunges 500 points. Amid fears of slowing global growth as Wall Street prepares to close out its most volatile year ever. Man, I heard that they were still in the red for this year. Like that's, never been. And we're talking about another depression, maybe. We're talking about them maybe on the 21st, when the government either shuts down or partially shuts down. Has a lot to do with that Trump wall, and their little bickering back and forth. Yeah, so somewhere along the line, whether it be full shutdown, which would cause total chaos, and that's what, Prince of the Air would like to see. That's what he wants, global chaos. People not getting their EBT money, their food money, their drinking money, their drug money. You stop that, and you are going to have total chaos. You will, and that's what they want. So they can come in and shut everything down. Martial law, martial law. Okay? Trump has even talked about it. He's even made some people say, yeah, let's have martial law. He's into saying it's okay for martial law. Yeah, so he can go and collect all these elite, these people who are, have been stealing and robbing along their way of the American citizens. Of course, Trump's not doing that now, right? No. Yeah. Anyway, let's go on. It's just a mess, people. You should know that it's a mess. It's a total chaotic world, and nothing but the blame game, greed, murder, theft, killing. Yeah, I've already said that. Yeah. Jesus considers, you even hating your brother as murder. Yeah, go read the scriptures. He even considers any sin that you do is murder, carries the same sentence, and that's the death penalty. Unless you are on the right path, that narrow path, not the one that what's her name? That one lady. I had her name today. I said it a couple times today, and now I can't. It's just, oof, not there right now. I almost said it. I wonder if it's preventing me from saying it because I might get in trouble for saying it. But let me put this up. Let's put this up. Come on. There you go. I wonder if I have to have it there for a couple seconds. Let's put it up. Here we go. Okay.